All right. Let's do this thing.
Would you say we needed 17?
Yes.
Just do 18 because I think he said 17.5.
16.7.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got it.
Do we want to do this in not a single row? Like maybe a double row out of this?
We could do a double row, so it's not so damn long.
Because then we could have the source feed and the output feed on the inside.
What the fuck is going on now?
Something like, you know. Okay. Bye. Oh, hello. I'm way up top now.
Yeah, I can cut these off. I can cut these down. Do half or whatever.
Yeah, so if we did like 9 and 9. 1, 2, 9.
What do you
Why are
need?
we
One
removing
space?
all the... Oh, for the T junction, right?
Is
And
that
making
right?
a quad junction.
Yep, I remember now. I gotcha.
So you already have a pipe going the one way. And then this one. I suppose we can. T.
There we go.
Wait. Would this work? Oh crap, I just realized this probably won't work.
Why?
Because it needs four depth for input and output for each.
Yep.
Huh?
Well, you're only putting, yeah.
What are you
No,
doing?
that might work.
Because you got an input for both sides, you got an output for both sides. That's 4, but it's only 3 deep.
Yeah, but you could do the short
you're putting
one in together on one side.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah. Just weave them. Zipper.
Yep.
That's what I had. That's right. That's what I had intended.
Yeah.
Well, we should be getting plenty of fluid.
All right. So what did we need for these?
Deal.
Steel. Oh God. There goes all of our steel.
Yeah, but it's only one per cycle.
No, it's going to take all of our steel.
Oh no, it says 12 a minute. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, our steel is gone.
Yeah, steel go bye bye.
About to be using 200 per minute for this.
Nice. We're gonna take it underneath.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it
Of
nicely.
course we are.
Gonna take it in the back door.
My fucking bot's all fucked up.
Well, maybe we won't be doing that.
Is it right in the middle of something?
Xenoferrite plates go down and then backwards, so I'm gonna run
Dig a
them.
trench, go underneath one. Alright, there we go.
Where do the
Only problem-
xenoferrite plates go? Shit.
I think they're going for jetpack fuel.
Something happened to your OBS there, Wick?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's really the chatbot. The chatbot's all messed up.
Well, it's showing your desktop, not the game.
Oh, no, I had to exit the game to be able to go over to the bot.
Oh. Oh joy, this is going to be fun.
Oh, we're all down here?
Well, no. There's not a whole lot of walking room because these pipes are crossing over the belts. So I got to build this slowly going backwards. Actually, need a whole lot more inserters. Where might they be at? Just a...
Where's the steel?
Oh,
I need to know where.
I'm gonna
to
make a hole
turn-
for you.
I know it's just like just a little bit past. Oh, okay, so there it is.
Computers that might be off by one grid. To the north. They're off one to the north.
Who is?
You are with that belt you're bringing where? This way?
Am I? Okay.
That's iron. That's iron right there.
I don't know. I can't see because there's boxes from you guys being there, so I can't see where the hole is.
Well, the hole is at negative 44.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, but understand, Wick, when I'm far away from you, I can't see you. I see a box. Like, you see the oil
Yeah.
processing marker? That's what I see. I don't see
Right,
you. Yep, I'm off by one.
This November. Definitely has. Yes, fine.
Oh, god damn it!
At least you can't accuse me of doing it.
What'd you do? Or not do?
Nothing. He did
We're
everything.
not talking about it.
We're not talking about it, yeah. Yeah!
Nothing happened. What happens under the floor stays under the floor.
Yeah.
And then next thing is robot parts, and that's where everything falls apart. Okay, cool.
And I believe robot parts actually needs these. Wait, no, maybe not.
No, it's Thermalite sheet, advanced machinery parts, electronic components, and polymer board.
Yay, Thermalite sheets! Fuck my life.
Yeah, everything's gonna tank.
Because you're gonna watch our Thermalite bars are just gonna get nom 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 nom.
But they will get. It'll get better once we start selling the drones. The
Yeah, but we
robot
gotta
guys.
do science first.
In order to support this operation with robot parts, we need exactly 36 assembler tubes. Oh God. Do you want to know how many arc machines we need?
No.
Okay. Because if I tell you that, it'll probably break your heart because you'll know exactly how much Thermalite we're gonna be using.
How much is it gonna require? Just tell me. Just give it to me.
7 of them.
Yep, that sounds about right.
We need 5,600 per minute of Thermalite bars to run this operation.
So it's a wind-up operation where we gotta
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna
build it smaller and then get to it
build,
eventually.
build a 12 per minute factory and then scale up to 36.
You mean
Well,
6
build
per minute
it out.
factory?
Build it out where it would be at 32 per minute or whatever it's supposed to be.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And as we start getting the return,
It'll self-supply.
The
Yeah.
problem that I'm having right now is we are going to need a metric fuck ton of the resource warehouses because we need they need to
they need a
working
place
hard.
to drop off.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna have one of each color, I don't think we need a warehouse for each color. I think we can load all the same colors in the same one. But really, you're gonna need multiple places to drop off, and you're gonna need more transport ships to go up there and bring stuff down.
Which means we need multiple receiving warehouses, which we had already planned on. That's why we built it the way we did, so.
I mean, we were joking a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, however long it was, about the Charlie Foxtrot that was happening right here. Just wait. It's gonna
There's
be
a
Charlie.
reason I have an entire floor on my thing that's called the Vault. And it's just Thermalite bar storage, and it's like 100 of the big storages, all feeding my arc furnaces. And this is the reason I built this. I wanted to build this the way we did, because now we can have, we can either choose to merge them together into one elevator, or we can have each of these feeding a different elevator and going down to either another level or to,
What's up, crotchety?
you know,
I can put my glasses on and turn the resolution up because of no face cam. I actually have everything set up for the face cam. I actually thought about turning it on. But I also thought I'd get really sweaty And with no EC in here, I don't know if I want to do that.
For future planning, people, we need 8 3/4 belts of Thermalite bars per minute.
Yeah, so we're gonna need multiple warehouses then.
I mean, outright, we're still going to need 9 elevators taking the stuff down just to feed the machine.
I think for robot parts, I was thinking about just making them here for science, but did you want to put them somewhere else?
I know in the
We're gonna put them at the end here.
in the game that Dresh and I were doing, we had a dedicated small build for science and a larger build for robots. Just because we were hacking things together.
It was a hack job.
Is there an end game to this? I don't know.
Not really?
No, producing the robots is kind of the end game. Current end game. There's still more to tier 5 and then a whole nother tier at least planned. Currently on the roadmap is a whole nother tier of science and research.
After research is completely done and you have robots going up to be sold, androids or whatever they're called, I can't remember.
Yeah.
The game
Service
after
robots.
that is to find out and tap every node or min-max everything, decorate the crap out of everything, or find out how much Thermalite you can make in a day.
The clock is already
See about getting that number high.
time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think the clock is angry. You made the clock
Try to get a
angry.
million Thermalite per day.
Evil, where do you want to do robot parts?
I was just thinking about doing a massive build there past science, past that
Broke.
that
The path past.
landing pad.
Right.
I would definitely recommend doing it in 2 lines, at least.
Yeah, I figure
Just make sure
like,
you're
these
gonna
things are
clear.
gonna munch.
Just make sure you're gonna clear the landing pad because we're gonna need a lot.
These things, are they slow?
No, you just need a fuck ton of them.
You know, a lot of them.
I look like a broken garden, no.
Cause let's see. No.
Robot
C.
parts?
Robot
you're talking
parts.
about?
You need a robot part for each torso. You need a robot part for each head. You need a robot part for each leg and each arm. And you need a head, a chest or torso, and 2 arms and 2 legs when you produce them. So,
If you're doing assembler twos, you need 36 of them.
yep, at least 36. Yeah.
Exactly 36 for assembler twos. I've already done the math.
The hard part is figuring out how to divide everything up if you're going with just the bare minimum to support, science and robot production. How to divide them up so your legs and arms get the same amount as the
Ant
torso and heads, because if you're just barely producing enough, you're going to overproduce arms and legs, or head or torso, and then you'll have
I've done. Yeah. Get what you're saying. I've kind of done the math where we're doing 32 torsos per minute and heads per minute, and
Are we making
64
any sheets?
legs and arms per minute.
what?
Are we making any Firmalite sheets?
No, that's the next process. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
That's why we're storing up all these Firmalite bars, because it's 200 or it's 100 sheets. Or oh shit, I don't remember. It's like 100 to 1. 100 bars turns into 1 sheet or something ridiculous like that. Let me do the math again. A 100 Firmalite bars goes into 1,250 Firmalite liquid. 250 Firmalite liquid. No, it's like 20 to 1. That's right.
Yeah,
20 to 1.
because one cycle of the Firmalite to liquid,
Yeah,
gives you
it's
5
20 to
cycles,
1.
into
That's what
sheets.
it was.
Yeah, 21.
I thought it's 100 to 1 sounded too much, but it's still, think about it this way. That's 100, or that's 20 bars per 1 sheet. And each science pack needs how many? 1, 2? Oh, none.
ants.
Well, it uses it in the form of
Oh, the robot
robot
parts. Yeah, that's right. So we have to be producing a fuck ton of the maintenance drones just to be able to support science to unlock the last couple things, which are clutch for producing the robot factory. Because there is no way we can do the torso and head at 32 per minute without having the blast furnace going for
Or
Technum
fracking.
and fracking.
Is that your ant? Is that?
But we have to get science going for those to get those going. So
Those are ants. Those ants.
Oh, it's 4 items, not 3. I'm a dum-dum.
all right, I'm gonna work on scaling up our. Can somebody go to the tower and make sure we have one of the upgrades going on that to get more storage up at the station?
on it.
Please and thank you.
So it's 40 Firmalite bars per science pack.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What is that, cargo bay?
Either cargo bay or solar. If we don't have enough
Somebody
solar, don't do a cargo bay.
Somebody beat me to it.
Every 5 solar panels you do, you can do an extra cargo bay.
Will it keep letting you do cargo bays, or will it block it out?
I have
until
no
you do more
idea.
solar?
I don't remember.
Once you run out of enough solar capacity, you can't do any more cargo bays until you increase solar. I believe that they're infinite.
Honey.
They are.
On
They are
both.
infinite.
I shrunk.
You just
So
have
I'm
to
saying,
have
like, will,
power.
will the GUI like prevent you from clicking the button if you don't have enough solar? Is what I'm asking.
Correct.
I don't
Okay.
know. Will it, Rajesh? I've never really tested it.
It will.
Okay, well, okay. I just didn't know, so.
Crotchety, this is why I watch Wick stream, to see what he's gonna mess up first.
Roosevelt, don't eat. Roosevelt, don't eat that. You're allergic.
So yeah, I definitely agree with whoever last stream said that we should do the Firmalite, the arc furnaces over towards that mountain to the west.
That was me.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Do it, because if we're gonna need 7 arc furnaces, that's a lot of.
56 casting machines.
Yeah. Well, one blast furnace will run what, 96
Magic the cake.
casting machines?
As long as you can fully build out the
Yeah.
blasting. Because if you build it too high, you can't fully build the dang thing. I discovered that on my save.
Really?
Yeah. If you start at too high of a level, you cannot max it out because you reach the cap.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't. I built mine at ground level and just, built a platform on a lake.
Yeah.
Roosevelt.
I did.
Roosevelt.
The first one we did for the plates,
Magic the cake.
but for the rods, I built it a little higher, and
Shrunk the kid.
I had to remove a couple of towers in order to get it to work.
Kids.
We're
Oh,
also
I didn't think about this. We got to be careful. Don't build the landing pads for the logistics ships too far to the west, because if we have to build out this platform above them, they won't take off.
Minor issue.
Yeah, because like right now I'm building
Bird movie.
the platform out so we can add some more receiving warehouses. Because, this massive fucking warehouse only stores 1,000 bars in it.
Honey, I blew
And
it.
each ship transports 250 at a time. But you can only have 4 ships slotted to one warehouse at a time. So if you want to move more resources down from,
Honey,
the station, you have to have multiple warehouses and multiple ships
I
to get more throughput.
remember bird movie. Honey, we shrunk ourselves.
I had 3 and it wasn't enough and I was only doing 12 a minute.
Honey, we shrunk ourselves. Honey, we shrunk.
All right, let's see. We need...
wish you could pin a recipe.
That would be nice, yeah.
I accidentally. Ooh, you had quieting?
What? I'm getting my keys mixed up from game to game.
I did.
Me
Going
too.
to build thing and I'm pressing B and like, why are you not? Oh, right, because wrong game.
Stop right now. Honey, we shrunk. Honey, I blew up the kid.
Oh, that requires polymer boards and I need more machinery parts. Okay. Advanced machinery parts, come here.
Shrunk the kids.
I'm falling out of the sky!
The emergency.
I do like that there's no fall damage.
Jetsons.
Right.
I
It is
would have
kinda
died
nice.
so many times if there was fall damage.
It's summer.
Okay, and then polymer boards. Where do we have polymer boards? Are over here. circuit boards. More steel beams. Yeah, we're probably going to have to do an off-site build for steel because we are already getting wrecked on steel. So if you know you're going to need steel, you might want to come and get some now.
Just getting demolished.
Well, the box is already about half size, and I've only pulled out 4 stacks.
See, that's where having a dead end box would actually come in handy instead of a
It would
passive
be.
box.
It would be nice to have a small, you know, actually that you could do that. You could just do a storage, small belt storage, and have just a small steel for us, which wouldn't be a bad idea.
Right. So where are we doing Thermalite sheets?
Right over here,
Okay. Where's that?
by the elevators.
Oh,
Mountain side of the elevators.
the
big
big
platform.
the big pad.
Yep.
Are you using? Yep, you're using your lightsaber thing.
It's easy.
Your cheaty saber.
I wish you could see the size of the beam, but you would need the mod.
Quick, that last set of logistics ships, I don't think is going to take off.
Last set of logistics.
Or
What
whoever
do you
put
mean?
those in. I don't know who. I thought it was Wick, but may not have been Wick.
That was a
May
good one.
not. It was me that put them in.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
I
who did it.
will-
I couldn't see who was building them.
You could probably
I will-
do them over the lake
will-
or something.
Yeah,
So
we'll
you could
double
either
it
do them
back.
over the lake
Or go-
or,
or go
a
behind
second
it.
row.
Yeah, second
Yeah.
row.
I'll
Wick
just
will
create a second
gladly
row.
make room for you. I guarantee it.
Yeah, and I was extending to go further west, but oh well. We can put something else there if need be.
Just put a
spreading
second row
freedom.
behind those ones. Then they'll all be
Brother.
together. And we can see easily how many we need.
So you could have the drop pods come over on top of the Thermalite. You don't have to go that direction. Where
Huh?
we're going to process the Thermalite.
The drop pods, what do you mean?
Or the receiving warehouses.
Yeah?
Instead of continually going north, you could head west from the elevators. Because I have this big pad over here where Thermalite's going to get processed.
So you think I should do the warehouses going that direction?
Over top where we're going to process the Thermalite. I mean, then the elevators can go straight down into the processing.
You know, Demonix, you and your fucking logic and shit. God damn it.
It's almost like he has a plan.
It's like, you know, he's like, you know, smart and shit.
Thinking ahead.
Like, who does
Who
that?
does that? I mean, usually just toss it down and go.
Yeah, that's normally what Wick does.
Yeah. Winning
Duh.
strategy.
Duh. Well, if that's the case, then I would like to turn this warehouse sideways, and I'm going to stop it from receiving for a moment. Oh, wait, you can't stop?
You
Unset?
configure it to do something else. Yeah, you unset it. Like
It
the
We
doesn't?
one-
can put in a second or third row behind this. That I've took out the mountain.
Which? Oh, wait, okay. I'm like,
Oh god, it won't let me unset them.
What is it? Since gold isn't starting until summer is over.
Nice.
Summer vacation. Gonna come back in next summer.
I don't know how many I got, but I'll throw it down.
Okay, this might be bad.
Great summer.
Okay, that's exactly what I want to hear come from you. This might be bad.
It won't let me unset this warehouse.
I'm coming up. Let's see which warehouse we're looking at.
Eyes. Schools out.
That right in there.
It won't let me unset. And I think it's because it's the only one and there's multiple ships inbound to it.
That could be bit. So you'd have to put down the new warehouses and then
Yeah.
phase this one out.
Hey, can you I don't have anything to like measure out. I want to these are
What is it? Since
what 21 wide? I want to
Oh, there we
get
go. You have to wait for it to be emptied. I just unset it.
Oh, did it actually work?
Yep.
What happens to the bars
31.
that were in transparent?
No idea. Maybe they go back up.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I'll have room
Link.
for all this.
we had a surprise. What is it?
Here, I returned to what I was doing.
What is it? Since
No, don't keep adding back there because we're not going that far back. I was gonna remove that after I got some stuff out of my inventory. But I just want to remove this
What?
belt
what?
because I want to do
I don't believe
this
it.
warehouse. Oh shoot, wrong button.
April 14th. It's June. That is What is it? Since school doesn't start until summer's over. What? What? What?
Shift F and
Oh, thank you, Wick.
All right, and what do we need? Chemical processors?
nope. Casting machine, arc furnace, casting machine. It's like 1 to 8 or 1 to 6 or something like that. But you don't want any kind of storage, and you don't want anything because otherwise, you're just gonna have a bad time. You just want to do an exact, or actually, I think it was 1 to 5. Nope, wrong button again. Shift F.
Oh, electric arc furnaces.
Yep. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The fleet is ready for a Charlie Foxtrot.
A what?
Tragedy.
We have 8 of those now.
Yep.
Oh my life.
It's gonna be a clusterfuck. You just wait, because you're gonna see all these ships going.
That's evil Dr. Miss Fencer kept. Hello.
Alright, I got a bunch.
2.
I got a bunch of arc furnaces and casting machines. Well, these are big. Okay. Whoa.
What's big? The arc furnace? Yeah, that's what. Should you line
Need 7 of
those
those.
arc furnaces up? Because they will take an entire belt themselves.
They actually take more than a belt because they
I
need
haven't even
800 per
placed
minute.
one down yet. Here, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna throw one down. Where?
That's what I mean. Like they're gonna take a lot of material. I had them being fed by a single belt because I had multiple arc furnaces going, but
How about Cinderella?
Where do you want to put this sucker?
Grim Reaper, what's going on? Thank you for the raid.
Because you said it's like 1 to 5, right?
What do you mean 1 to 5? One arc,
Arc
furnace will
furnace
run
casting.
5 casters. Yes.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have watched dice.
I think that should be enough for now. That's 5 machine. That's 5 receiving warehouses.
I'm gonna move. I don't know.
Got to set them all up.
Snow Queen!
Yep.
Of cold. Burn! Cold!
We probably won't have enough transport ships still.
I mean, do we want to like stack these?
The casting machines you want to literally put on top of each other. like literally next to each other. Yeah, exactly like that. There doesn't need to be a gap because once you set them, you don't need to worry about it. And you want as little metal stored in pipes as possible, because anything that's in a pipe is not getting made into a sheet.
Get them all set up?
I'm doing the last one right now. I just fell off the thing.
Oh, I didn't make you a very big ledge, did I?
No, one tile.
Oh, it,
Should be all you
connects to
need.
the back side here, Wick, not the front side.
Huh?
You still have
Connects
ships on
over
the
here.
ground.
So
Wow,
you can spin these
but-
180 around. That's why I always put the recipe in and see where the inputs are. Yeah, that makes for an interesting config. If you took these, spun them 180 and did a line over on this side, 5, and then have this one here paired up over on this side, just 180 degrees difference. You could have 2 of them come through nice and easy. It'd be fun.
Do what now?
All right, so just like you did here, mirror it over here, 180 degrees rotation, and then you could take the arc furnace, 180 degree rotation, and stick it on the backside over here, and it'd be a nice little pairing.
Think stacking L's in Tetris. L-shaped cubes.
So we're taking. So it's like.
Yep. So 4 tiles, I think there. One more. Yep. Oh, that's one off.
Why not just
So you
do
gotta
all
move-
the arc furnaces in a line?
Yeah, you could do that too.
Like, do
would
the
make
arc
it a lot
furnace in a line, and then put the, because the cat, just like we did over at wafer production, you just have more arc furnaces or more.
I keep doing one off. But you're and then putting the casters on the other side so it makes like a rectangle.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know, like.
Get your rations.
Another thing, like what you was saying, is take all your arc furnaces and shove them together.
You only
in a big
need
old row.
one belt input, maybe 2 at the most. So you don't need a ton of space around them. You just need 2 slots on one end. We're gonna have a bunch of elevators moving this shit down.
Yeah.
Now my question is, do we want to set up here first and then put the arc furnaces like right on the output of the of the elevators?
We're gonna need 9 elevators.
Exactly. Planning out, you know, because we're going to need some kind of storage because these things are slow and
Open game. One dice.
I mean, does one of these fill a pipe?
it's not about filling a pipe. It's
Right.
you're keeping each build, you know, individual so that you're not having excess pipe, because remember each pipe stores 500 fluid.
Oh.
And
Also, the output's on this side, Wick, for the pipe, just FYI. Unless we want to flip it 180 around.
each pipe segment holds 500 fluid, so each pipe is in essence storing 2 sheets worth of material that you don't want to store, because I stored it in my first game and it was a nightmare because I didn't do the math the first time and I regretted it.
Hey, I found
You just shove a pump down and
A pipe will
Pumps
move
into the machines.
30,000 volume. Yes, true, but it also stores 500 fluid, which is 2 sheets worth of material. And sheets are money.
unless of course your belts are backed up, in which case it's fine.
Okay,
True.
already. What's urgent? Looks like some kind of adventure game.
You got the hiccups, Nemonix?
No, sorry, I was burping.
Oh. Sounded like a hiccup.
I was trying to talk at the same time. So it is 5 elevators to 4 arc furnaces, if you want the belt thing.
Yep. The monster math?
Jumanji.
And then for output, what were you thinking? Like just in the center?
Yeah. What's going on, Ramrod? How you doing, man?
Yeah, that's fine.
You weren't going to stick the arc furnaces together then?
No. I'm just gonna run this as a build, and then I'm gonna put another arc furnace on the other side.
That way we can just, when we need to scale up, we just add another assembly, essentially.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that works too. Sure. Wait, you're still using the rubble steel mix? Yeah, we haven't upgraded our
Ratchety.
we haven't upgraded our
Stubboroonie, what the hell?
stuff yet.
Yeah, we're not using frames or
53
frac.
months.
Well, fracking, we can't do the blast furnace for steel.
Cheers to you, sir.
No, there's two. There's a more advanced steel blend. If you
Oh
wanna-
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
If you want to pre-crush, it gives you double the steel out.
True. Which we need to move to eventually, but we haven't gotten there yet. Oh shit, that's not gonna work.
Like Jumanji. But who is Jumanji?
That's not a mod. The red bubble is just the paint
Deco
on
blocks.
the deco blocks. There's a whole bunch of things you can build with them. The deco blocks are right. Where are the deco blocks? There we go.
The
decor
under
blocks.
decor.
But that's our signifier for 0, 0. This tile, this square, is 0, 0, so we can see where 00 is. Dresh, so the problem with this is if this backs up, we're not moving stuff down from the station.
I've got a plan.
Oh, actually, no, you're right. This might actually work pretty good.
If you trust me, I've got a plan.
I see what you're doing, because then
I'm
the
gonna-
farthest one away is going to stop if we're full.
I ran out.
I'm also
Demon
gonna
is-
grid
this is
out-
what I
No.
got.
We need to
Towards
do
the
this.
south.
No, I see what you're doing, Dresh. We need to do this the other way, because we
more
want the
arc furnaces,
farthest
though.
one away from the. We want the farthest one away to stop before the closest one to 00. Because this is the easiest one for them to get to. I see what you're doing, and
Okay.
I actually agree with it.
That's simple. Change direction of the belts and the input outputs.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was telling you before you keep building it. But if we start it from this end and work that way, it's going to be a little bit more difficult if we add more. But I actually like this idea very much. This is a fantastic idea.
And well, I'm just doing one row right now. You can do another row for
On the
another
backside.
storage, and another row, and create a vault.
Yep.
Because the way I'm setting it up is we're
No, I
putting out
actually like it. It's good.
4 times 640 per minute into the thing, so these are getting empty quick
Yep.
because they only hold 1,000.
Yep.
And each
No,
thing
I
going up
actually
is
really
50.
like this plan. This, and now that I realize what you're doing, I like it. So let's continue it.
I gotta go get more materials.
I have a bunch of storages, so
Okay, well then I will rip up what I have going, but I have no more inputs or anything.
okay. Well, then yeah, we're gonna have to get some more inputs, but because I've only got 8.
Then immediately there's stuff dropping off already. How much does a ship hold?
250.
How many arc furnaces were we doing?
I would do at least 2 to
7.
start, but we're gonna need to plan for 7, maybe
7.
even 8.
I think I can. Might be able to fit that many in a straight line.
Now, yeah, this way.
Think you can get your storage containers?
What?
You said you had a bunch of storage containers?
Yep. I have 10. Where do you want me to put them? Right there?
One there. Me at least. Yep.
4.
Okay. Yep. Good.
This one we might have to do different.
Or we just get rid of that 0-0 marker. Really?
No, we
Need
don't
it
need
at this
it.
point?
And we still have the actual 0-0 marker in the floor, but
Yeah, if you just want to make a bunch of painted blocks instead, that'll work.
Well, it's about to get
Uh,
covered.
the only problem,
That's what-
Dresh, is this one isn't going to line up.
Yeah. Well, I can make it work, but it won't look as pretty on this end.
I don't
That's
care how
6
it
of 'em.
looks.
Go ahead.
Well, it's
Go ahead
real
and place it
close
at
to-
4-4. Yeah, right there. I'll make it work.
And I mean,
That's what
this
I'll do.
one, since it's the last one, we might want to do. You could just do 3 belts there, and we could do a belt or 2 from the side as well.
Hey, Obi-Wan Kenobi, bring your lightsaber over here.
Oh, we need to extend it out a little more? I was wondering, do we
Slowly.
want to like double decker it instead of having like 2 rows of 4 instead of a single row of 8 or 7 or whatever?
I mean, it's the last one at this point.
Alright.
Here, Dresh, just make your life easy and just go straight in with those 3, and we can wrap 1 around the corner. Or 2 around the corner, or 3. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Making
we can do
mincemeat
that.
out of that.
That'll be a lot easier.
Or we could even do an extra storage right here and do 3 from that one into there, and then we could do another storage here for like this. And we could just run 2 belts or 3 belts or however many belts we want to.
Be I mean, it'll get it empty, get that empty at the same amount. I think
Yeah,
it'll be okay.
it's fine.
Did I seriously cut that at the exact right dimension we needed?
Yep.
And that's what I wanted to measure out, is see how this lined up. Section for your containers.
Oh, okay. I know we probably don't need this many belts, but fuck it.
Fuck it. I'll do it live.
Well, I ran into a lot of throughput issues, so I wasn't getting enough bars out of the station fast enough to... I need more. You need anything from down here, Dresh?
At this current time, I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm going to say no. I mean, I do know I need loaders, but I'll come and get some later.
Yeah, I just stole a stack of loaders, so...
I've got belts, so I can be productive at least there.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? On the small loaders, I'm going to put a small storage so we can actually have some being stockpiled. Because we use those a lot more than we use the other ones. And I can get that out of my inventory finally. That's not going to work.
Blow up.
right, plumbing's done. I didn't set any recipe.
I set all the recipes.
Okay.
All right, so for basic loaders, there is now a storage, and it's gonna store 4 stacks of loaders because we use a lot more of the basic loaders. But I just grabbed a stack and a half, Drush, so there's not gonna
Okay.
be any.
Okay.
Here, if you come up here, I'll just drop some for you, so you can do some too.
Not early.
Really?
Well, you know, it's nice to have a little space underneath it, you know, too. It's easier than using the laser sword. And it's more fun. I mean, maybe if I had a laser sword like yours.
You see him?
The science is ready to go. We just need to plumb in sheets.
Okay, we're working on bars right now.
I did have them running the opposite way, though.
The
Let's
only
see.
downside to this, like this Dresh, is we're not going to be able to like see what's on the belt and see if there's any limitations with this because the belts are all completely covered. But
But it is space saving.
yeah, it is. It is. That's the only downside. But I mean, it's not the end of the world.
So how did we want to get that material down here?
Well, we're gonna have to do elevators.
Well, yes, but space them out, group them up, have a big old ribbon of
I was
bars
thinking
coming down the lane.
wherever is that you right there below me? I can't see who that is.
Yes.
So I was thinking like right, because here, let me drop straight down from here. So right here is a good spot for us to do elevators, and we could just do an array of them right here. And then you can have one elevator go straight into that arc furnace right there. And then you could do belt work however you want to do it with everything else. But if we just stick them, you know, almost right next to each other, we can get some pretty good throughput down. And we've already got mass storage up here.
I'm not
Right.
even done yet.
What?
Not even done yet.
Well, no, I don't plan on. We're not going to be done for a bit, but I like this way because the as we start filling up with bars, this first warehouse is going to be shutting down, which is the hardest one for them to get to right now. But I'm thinking maybe we want to do one more so we have 8, because we're going to need at least 8 belts of material, right? Total?
Was it 9?
9 belts total.
So
8 3/4.
All the belts.
this is only
And we had-
4 belts of throughput right now. So
Are
we're
we
going to
getting
need at least
5,600 per minute coming
What?
down? No.
No, we're not going to, because they only store 1,000, but they're not always consistent. One warehouse does not fill an entire belt.
Right.
If you have full throughput, one warehouse will not ever fill a belt fully. which we're gonna have to do a second row of these on the back side or something.
Oh,
However we
shit.
decide to do it.
That's my plan. My idea.
Okay, I'm listening.
Was another row
Okay.
as well.
Go
Coming
up
the
and
same
over the
direction.
loaders or go underneath?
What do you mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. And just do loaders into these boxes that way? Okay.
So, mirror image of that other line.
Yeah, okay. Then that would actually work really good. I'm out of storages. I only have 2 left, so.
I kind of had a crazy idea.
Hmm.
Gimme.
I mean, I'm sorry, Nemex, I just want to say this while I'm thinking about it. We're not going to need this much throughput until we start producing the bots. Because
yes.
the drones are not, the little maintenance drones are not producing enough bars to make this worth it. This
right,
is
we gotta fill
planning
this up
ahead.
as we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my crazy idea. Let's see. Oh, I can actually build the bottom of one of them. You're still up top there. I see it. Okay. Because we have enough room to stick an elevator literally right in the crevice between the arc furnaces, all the way down the line.
I mean, we could always do more storage. That's not a big deal. If that's the way you want to do it, tell me that's the way you want to do it, and we'll make it happen.
I have no concept of storage up there. I only care about the throughput.
Okay.
but-
Well, the throughput will be plenty. We just have to finish building it.
Right. So if we did something like this. So that's the second one. But if you can look down and see what I did.
Yeah, that's exactly what I imagined. Okay. Yeah, me and Dresh can build that up here.
And since there's
Here.
7 of these, and there's going to be 9 total elevators, we can do 1 for each and then have 2 auxiliaries on either end that fill in the gaps.
Yeah. Or just have the 2 at the beginning,
Well, yeah.
and then those will be the supplemental, and they'll just run down the line.
hmm
Okay. I like it. I'm down with it.
And then as for the one that actually comes off the end, like on this side, I guess I could just add a little more box stuff like here. So now I need to get more materials. What do I need? Steel and advanced machine parts. Where's the steel build at? Is it? I got a full box of steel almost. That's
Yeah,
Would be
it's
full,
actually-
but I just stole some.
Ration.
Oh, nice. Elevators directly for each one.
Yep.
Sweet. I like it. That's the line for science, by the way.
Okay. So you can see I got the holograms plugging through the floor up there. for the where the end one might be at, and I can stick 2 more next to it. However, we decide to do that.
Well, it's 9 elevators.
Is that you're the one who came up with the math? So
Yeah, that's how many you got down though, right?
no, I only have 4.
4 elevators, yeah.
Because it was 8 3/4 belts worth need to come down.
Oh, I thought we were only doing what was it,
You've been-
7?
2.
Yes, 7 arc furnaces, arc things.
But
arc
the only thing, Dresh, the only downside to this system is currently these 4 belts will be prioritized 100% of the time.
Which 4?
The 4 that I'm standing on. Because of the way that you have these belts, they are always going to feed these ones first, and they are never going to backfill into these ones.
Everything's going to come to this corner
Yes.
first.
And then that's going to be our 8 belts out, right? Okay.
Okay, so the three elevators on the end are
Honestly,
hologrammed
we
up.
could probably do 8 belts here, and 1 belt maybe either here or here. I don't know if we're going to extend further this way.
We're going to need at least 2 more of these things, probably 3, to make it a solid 10.
Now, caveat,
Okay.
or not really caveat, but
Aside.
if this is going to be our elevator row to get this stuff down, right here,
Yep.
our 9, then we can adjust these belts to bring everything to this central location on this grid.
I'm not sure. I don't follow you on that part. Okay.
Okay, so if this is down elevator 1, right? This will
Well,
be
remember,
number 2.
we also need a belt of bars and a separate storage for Science 5 that does not go to the arc furnaces because it needs bars. So we need
5
a...
doesn't need bars.
What?
5 doesn't use bars, does it?
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
it
No,
does.
4. Sorry, 4. Science 4
uses
uses
bars.
bars. Yes, that's what I meant. My bad. Got my numbers mixed up.
Oh, I might have went a little far there.
I misspoke. Science 4 uses bars.
We should be able to bleed off enough once this gets set up.
I'm just making sure we remember that. That's all I was, just so we don't go, oh, well, we didn't think about that. Shit.
Just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So if this 3 and then that row going that way is going to be our downshoots. Is that the way you have it set up, Nemonix?
All right, so everything that's in a line with itself, the 7, those are the direct feed into the things, and then the extra 2 on the end are to
Supplement
get
the extra.
Yes, so I'm gonna have a ribbon going down next to them that will have a cascade feed into the machines.
Think about it.
Okay, show off.
Wait, can you pass bars through other receiver platforms? I'm not sure what you mean, Ramrod.
Oh, daisy chaining the receiving warehouses. And no, you cannot.
Oh no, I don't think it allows input. I don't know. I've never tried. I don't think we've tried.
Dredge and I tried, I think, and it didn't work.
Okay.
No,
I
you
wouldn't want to
cannot
do that anyways,
You
because
can't put it into another warehouse.
the downside to doing that is these warehouses only store 1,000, whereas each of these store 6,400 bars. So you want to get them out of the warehouses as fast as possible.
Which is why I set it up that way.
Mm-hmm. Curious, Dresh. Oh, we're going towards the middle on this?
Yes. Because these are going to be these two storage containers are going to be our feed containers.
Okay.
Does it kind of make sense?
I thought the whole point was to have it so that this one shuts down first, because now this warehouse is going to shut down first if we are full. And if we go farther this way with more warehouses, then they're going to shut down at the same time as the ones going the opposite way.
Yes. I mean, that is a
The whole
problem
point
we're
was my thinking was to keep the warehouse closest to 0-0 working 100% of the time, and then the other warehouses farther down the line this way that are farther away, meaning more travel time. Yes, it's not a lot of extra travel time, but it is extra travel time. You want these ones to shut down first.
what we could do different is we can have a long line of belts from the very end of the line bringing it back.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
And by the way, there's a storage over by the yellow warehouse that has 3 or 4 more red warehouses in it. So nobody needs to make any more until those are used. And the reason I was thinking the way I was for that is you could take the 8 belts out of this one for the individual downs for each of the each of the arc furnaces from the corner one, and then this secondary one back here could be the one that supplies the 2 extra supplemental builds that don't have to run, but you want to make sure this one is running 100% of the time, 8 belts output all the time, or to the best of our ability.
At the current build, yes, but if we extend these red warehouses further, we're going to want that one at the far end to be the one that feeds the machine.
Exactly,
right?
but then you only have to move these belts one time. If you set it up right, these ones will only ever need to be, you just realign the belts to the new corner down at the end.
Yeah, we're going to the same goal. My line of thinking was to set it up for in-game where it was fire and forget, but we're not ready to stop extending is what you're saying.
Well, we can we can just finish the build out and do all 10 warehouses if we want to.
Yep, do it.
Then we don't ever have to mess with it again.
Exactly. We're here.
That was exactly my line of thinking.
Okay, I have the 3 extra warehouses right here for the end. 2, 4, 5. Oh, wait. 2. I thought we had 7 in a line. We only have 5. I miscounted. Okay. That is all the foundations I have.
I got 3,200 on me.
Okay, go ahead and keep putting them down, and then we can always trim it down to when we get them, but...
And I'm spent.
So that is 8 right there. And we can always add another one over here at the end if we need, and we don't want to go too far that way, however we choose to do it. But let me go, let me see what I need to make more.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I was thinking about the possible ones out back of these. Doing like a second line behind them, Ramrod? Well, you could still do that and run the belts around the sides. We have 2 lines, two gap on the sides. So we could always... Actually, that may not be a bad idea now that I'm thinking, now that Ramrod said that.
2 lines of 5 instead of a single line of 10.
Yeah. And then we don't have to grow this as far. Ooh, I kind of like that idea.
I was wondering why you weren't doing that to start.
Well, because I hadn't gotten that far. Wick, don't build, because I want to see how this looks. Let's go around the
I'll pick some
backside.
of it up.
This might actually work. It's not going to be as much actually 2 output into the... Yeah, because then it'll fill in the storages in the middle.
So do you just need room behind this line then?
Yeah. Start down here at the end.
Okay.
And it's going to be... I think there are 31 tiles, so you'll need maybe 25 tiles.
You're gonna what? Go off the backside, or okay for the belts?
I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that far.
'Cause I thought it'd be kind of cool, pretty much to pick up everything you've already done so far, and to have your storage down the middle, and having your 2 warehouses on either side, 2 rows of warehouses. You know, inputting into the middle a storage facility. Since you're gonna do something like that.
Well, I mean, we could always do the extra storage on the output on the far side and...
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Ow.
Wait, can you come over down to the very end and give me some more belt or some more foundation right over here? Just take this 4 line and go all the way down to either the end or at least to there. Yeah. Thank you.
You? We're not going off the back.
No,
Well,
I don't
maybe.
think we're gonna do that. I want to see if this works because I think I like the storage idea that Dresh already had, and I didn't want to keep extending it down and then have to bring the belts all the way back around. And that's why I kind of like this idea.
Comes to stuff like this, I'm of the go big or go home.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Well, and the fact of the matter is if you have bars up in the station that are not moved down to the planet and stored, then you can't sell any more bots or drones. So having
They just stockpile.
they just stockpile up there, and then you can't sell anything because they just get wasted. Well, I guess not wasted. That's not the right term. They're just they don't get sold, and then you are stockpiling stuff that you don't want to stockpile.
Quote a satisfactory streamer. And do it. We'll do it big.
That's why we have Big Wick. Because his wick is big. It's very, very big.
I hope Adriel stops by tonight.
He popped in last week after you had already gone to bed.
Ants.
Stanley Cup just got over. Florida Panthers won.
Are you sure you can't go? I don't want to go from one warehouse to the other, though.
Can't. We tested it.
I personally have not tested it. They're saying you can't. I don't know. I have not tested it to be sure myself.
Unless they've changed something in the last, what has it been, about 2 weeks, Nemonix?
Yeah, there's been no updates for that. Yeah.
That go big or go home mentality is why I make 200 CPUs.
I mean, I don't disagree with the big or go home mentality. I mean, me and Wick, you don't know us from our Factorio days, but me and Wick have done entire. We had a rail bus. We had a bus system, but on rails. in Factorio. So we get it. And then we had the Octagon, which was fucking awesome.
That was my plan.
Yep, that was Nemanix, his brainchild.
It was like a rail bus without the, a little bit more cleverness.
Yeah, and then Wick had the idea of the bicycle spoke.
Oh god.
That was just the opposite.
F that noise.
Oh, I want to do it again because now once they have the release, right? Like, you can put rails on a second level.
I don't know if I want to design an 8-way intersection.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. And crotchety, and that idea actually sucked. This stream is so exciting that I am sweating and need to take a shower, so I'll be back in a while. Oh my god.
Okay, so
We have so much room for additional storage too that I can work into this bank.
Probably don't need it.
he says that.
That's
He hasn't
something
made
to do.
bots yet and realized how much storage.
Oh, no,
Oh,
we
yeah.
made bots. We
made
done
them.
bots.
Oh, okay.
He did the math for the return to make sure that they were actually worthwhile.
What is this prioritizing though? Is it the very end?
This one here.
This is the priority box.
Right, but what's it priority pulling from, right? Isn't it all the way to the
It
end here?
pulls from all of them.
It pulls from all of them, but with the way we have it, these ones here that are the farthest away are going to shut down first, meaning the best throughput is going to be on these ones at the other end, which is the way we want it, because they're the closest to 0-0.
I was gonna say, where's 0-0
But-
at?
Well, you're not wrong.
It's like right here underneath this box. It's like on the
Reyes, you're
corner
not-
of this box.
Okay,
You're
so
not
we
wrong.
are prioritizing this side. Okay.
They're gonna fill 0-0 until they can't fill 0-0 anymore.
No, they're going to fill all of them until there's nothing in the station.
Well, I mean, maybe if we had more Thermalite up there. But since they only have enough to bring down, put in 0-0,
They'll probably prioritize 0-0 first, yes. Which is fine.
but the way this bank is set up, it brings it all the way down here.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that we were pulling from 0-0 first. That's the way
Oh,
I
they're
was
all
looking
getting
at.
pulled. They're all getting
Fucking Nemanix.
pulled. He had to have his marker.
I mean, why not?
Also, don't forget, we still need the one belt going to here. For the bars to go to science.
You could literally pull that off from anywhere.
And I have an idea for that.
If anybody needs
do.
foundations, there's a bunch here.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
I do think it might be a good idea to have a storage for bars going to science, but I mean, it doesn't need to be more than one. Because once science is over, we don't need a ton of science anymore.
I don't think we should use the storage. We've got enough belt travel and everything else. The belt is your
Okay.
storage.
For science 4.
Yeah.
Let me just do the math.
Well, and we also have the elevator, which stores a boatload of material inside of it.
Right.
Is anybody near our science sport factories?
But they've already determined the return for efficiency. I don't feel like it's worth it.
How many total factories, tier 2 factories, do we have for science sport?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At 1.5 a minute.
Yep.
Maybe the the oil one might be worth it, but I don't even know that that's worth it.
Yeah, one belt's bleeding off is gonna be plenty enough.
All right, we ready to light this candle?
I did not. So only the first 2, I believe, are direct feed. So the farthest west of that triple bank, and then the next one down is the only ones that have direct feed into machines right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Keep it that way because we want to make sure we're not spreading the material out to 7 arc furnaces when we don't need 7 arc furnaces running yet.
Technically, any of the 3, the triple bank, you can feed to any of those, and it'll feed to the first arc furnace.
The oil, but there's no guarantee. There's nothing that shows that you're actually getting the return. So they could be telling you you're getting an infinite return to a point, but there's nothing that shows that you're getting it. Like in Factorio, you see the extra tick of the productivity modules. There's nothing that shows you're getting that. And I don't really know that you're actually getting it. I mean, you might be, but how do you prove that you are?
Our teacher's birthday.
Look at the node itself, All Might with V. It changes? How does it change? Like the number on the All Might resource changes?
Yeah, your clipboard will show you how much
Is
All Might
left.
is left in the node.
I understand that, yeah. But there's nothing on the pump jack itself that shows that you're getting an extra material or extra All Might. There's nothing. There's literally no indication that every time this pumps out 1,000 oil, I'm getting, the extra.
Your friend's birthday is coming up on October.
The extra oil that goes in, that's supposed to get with the. Because hold on. What is it? G?
You want to turn these and do all singles?
Increases
Yep.
the resource output of pump jacks by 10% per level. Extra liquid produced does not deplete the reservoir. Can be researched repeatedly.
That
but,
looks so pretty.
But where does it show you that you're getting that 10%?
Gotta get
Up
number
the
9 on
efficiency,
mine.
that number changes? Does it really?
Dude,
Okay. I before we do the next efficiency research, I want to see what our nodes are at, and I want to see if they change when
We don't need to feed those because they're not even going to run. We really shouldn't really turn
Because
them all on,
if
but-
that's the case, they need to specify that, because I never noticed any kind of a difference.
Hey guys,
even if they don't run Wick, having them there when we're ready for them to run and the line's already backed up
Yeah.
isn't the worst idea in the world. And it just looks so pretty seeing all of that bar running down that line.
Yeah, that is a beauty. All right, so where is the belt going to science?
I'm about to start working on Science 4 belt bus.
Okay.
Because I have a plan to increase this storage and still feed Science 4.
Okay.
Just running through the logistics in my head to double check.
I mean, why don't we just take another belt out of here for this last one and take one of these from the 8 here? Because we could always just run these belts over to the right a bit and just have the...
Well, one of these, like this one could be our belt. Because, I mean, we only need, of the 9 belts, one of them we only need a quarter or 3/4 of the 640 per minute. And Science 4, the way we have it set up, we only need 48 per minute.
Oh, this elevator's no longer... Okay, so this elevator... What am I looking at here?
What are we doing?
I'm just thinking what I was thinking in my head out in visible form. Because rather than, you know, congesting this area here, we could just move these belts over to the right a little bit. We got tons of space. You could have the 4 coming out of this corner right here, 3 of which feed these 3, and then the 4th one goes to our elevator going down for ore.
What year is it?
Hey, beautiful. You sexy thing, you.
He said,
I want to make a sandwich. Do you want a sandwich? Or are you good for right now?
Robbie's cousin is
I'm good for right now, but if you, before you lay Jackalope down, I would love a sandwich then. I'm just not hungry. I had the burgers earlier.
Robbie's cousin is at the afterlife.
There.
I mean, yeah, that works too.
Because these are
Supplemental, yeah.
supplementary
Okay.
anyway. And like I said, we only need 9 3/4 if I did the math right.
Either way, I was just trying to find a way to decongest this area because it was looking super congested. But I mean, if we do it that way, that's fine with me. I don't care either way.
I mean, I was thinking about adding an additional storage bank here,
Okay.
Your dad's birthday is on this.
and then just bleeding off of this one. Obviously, it'd have to wait for it to back up to here.
So these elevators can do 2 items?
They can do
One
one
up,
up,
one down.
and one down.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could feed multiple items into it. It's only going to push 640 up, and
Yeah.
then you have to separate it off with a filter.
What sounds
And if
terrible.
any of them backs up, the other one stops.
Yeah, it sounds
Mhm.
terrible.
It's better to just use one elevator for one item up or down.
Belt purity is the way.
You could have, like we are doing with the drones and the bars, you could do, you know, drones up and bars down like we are, and it works fine. Because the up and down is independent. But
Right.
you can't do...
It's a little bit.
You can do, but it's hyper complicated.
It's not worth it.
No.
I look like an adult. This thing is a little big.
We don't need a whole bunch for Science 4. He did the math. It's only like, what'd you say, 48
48 per minute.
Yeah, we only need 48 bars a minute, so we actually don't need that much.
So So these are what you're bringing them all together. Nemonix.
Yeah.
To what? Oh, he's doing a double balance. Interesting. Oh, for the sheets. Right. Okay. Yeah, because they're slow. The sheets are slow, so we're gonna need.
Yeah.
They're ridiculously slow. And
If
we
we
might
can
want to
build-
have a storage for sheets before.
What is it? Your cousin's birth?
Well, no,
this
we-
belt,
Cousin's
this
birth-
belt here is science.
birthday's
What
Yeah,
I'm
that's
standing
fine.
next to.
Yeah, that's fine. Do we want to do at least a storage before we go in?
It's fine with me.
You stick it right here in the end.
Yeah, do that. That works.
I don't have one.
Oh, I got one.
Like,
I
tuck it
don't-
up next to the machine there, yeah.
Like that.
Yep.
Works for me.
And then what we could do is, you could do like this.
You read my mind, Nemonix.
And then whatever you want to do with this other side, we can do it, or we could have a turn off if we want to. Well, no, we only need the one input.
Okay.
Because that's not going to be a whole belt.
True.
We're
There's
gonna
only
use
100,
sheets.
160 or whatever is a minute is all we're producing.
We're gonna do sheets for other things than science, right?
Once we get all 56 casters up, we should be producing 280 per minute.
Yeah, so not even a full belt. Okay, yeah, that works
Let's
for me.
flip it around. We could do another split, and then
Why?
just take one to the science.
Well,
Flip what
because
around?
it will need to be split because you need 216 per minute going one way and 64 per minute going another.
Yeah, that's why we have the storage. We can just do two different belts out and it'll
Two
be
belts
fine.
off, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Now the only downside to that is
You'll have to wait on one of them to
if we
back
do
up.
two belts, we still want to go through a balancer because if you aren't producing the full amount that you need, one output on a storage will be prioritized over the other, and you don't get to choose which one without a balancer.
Stop.
So I still recommend having a balancer. But we can do two belts out, which is fine. And we're not even doing a full belt, so. Yeah, I like this idea, Nemonix. This is fantastic down here. This looks freaking awesome.
We already have 56 of these up and running.
Yeah, they built this while we were upstairs messing with everything else.
Are we turning all of them on?
Wait, not 56. We don't need. Wait,
56 casting machines.
But then that's more than 7 arc furnaces because the casting machines are 5 to 1.
7 arc furnaces should produce 70,000 per minute. If they're fully fed.
10,000. Okay, I'm okay, I was going off the recipe, and the recipe is different in the thing. Okay, 10,000 a minute, and how much do the casting machines use? $12.50 a minute to make 5 a minute. Hold on. This may
One
not
arc
be.
furnace. One arc furnace will support 8 casting machines.
Not 5.
Not 5, 8.
I just build off the backside.
Yeah, just extend the casting machines out by 3 more.
Okay, I'm sorry guys. I did the math wrong somehow.
And We
That is my
trusted you.
You did,
We
and
trusted
I
you.
failed you. I'm sorry.
For the moment, it doesn't matter because we're not getting enough Thermite, but
Yeah.
Once we get the
But just
the drone
remember, we
machine
have
on?
to add on 3 more. If we have 3 in somebody's inventory, just add them on so we remember.
so
I think I have some.
I have a complete logistical question for the group.
Hmm.
Are we going to? Where are we building the drone factory or the bot factory at?
It's got to be here because we don't want to be transporting it super far away.
So it's the bots are going to be made on ground level.
Well, we can choose whether we want to do that on ground level or... I mean, honestly, though, the bots are not that big of a deal because you're not producing, a massive amount of those, but I don't know how many each ship can carry.
I don't know either.
Of
But
the
if we're doing
bots, I know...
32 per minute,
True.
either.
But I don't think it's that big of a deal, and we could always do 2 warehouses and split them if we
Okay,
wanted to.
are the warehouses going to be up there?
No, the warehouses can be at ground level because they're not. The reason the bars are up there is because you're doing so many bars a minute that it literally becomes insane. But I was doing 12 a minute in my other save, the solo save, and I didn't have a problem outputting the bots at all. Like there was way more than enough throughput.
So your bot pickup is going to be at ground level.
It can be, yeah.
what I'm
I
trying
don't
to
see
get
why I don't see why it can't be.
Okay.
As long as
that's
we
all I
have
was trying
the
to
logistics ships for it, I don't see it being a problem. But I don't know how much each ship will carry up to the station robots wise.
I don't know either.
I know they'll carry 250 bars, but I don't know if the bots are considered just one inventory slot, and so the ship will carry 250, or if there's, it's significantly reduced because they're larger and it can only carry, say,
No. I know they'll carry at least 3.
right? So we just need to remember to check the output or the supply warehouse when we start making drones to check and see how many each ship will carry.
I would suspect, this is just a theory, our cargo ships that move materials back and forth have 10 slots on them.
Mm-hmm.
It would stand reason to believe that a bot would take up 1 slot, and those transport ships that take it up to the station would have 10 slots on them.
But they're different ships, though.
Right.
well,
That's why I said
okay.
it's
So
just
it brings
theory.
if it brings 200 Thermalite bars back, how many Thermalite bars fit in a stack?
Is it 200? I think. Let me check. I'm going.
In a stack?
So it's probably not stack based.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't know. Is it 100?
That's why I said
It's
theory.
200 bars in a stack.
I will be right back.
Now we did decide that it was 8 casting, right?
Yes, 8 casters. Alright, let's go see science.
It's making them.
Are we gonna want to expand our research? Because these researches get really slow.
If we do that, we're gonna run into issues with Thermalite.
I've been making a present for Chris and Bert.
Oh.
My vote for expanding research is no.
Right.
Well, I mean, research, science pack creation.
Putting this over there.
I wasn't talking about science pack creation. I was talking about the research machines because they're slow.
Friends died.
These researches start taking 2 minutes apiece per pack.
Nah, I mean, upgrade the assemblers or something, but I would just leave it as is.
Not the
I wouldn't
assemblers.
upgrade
I'm not
the
talking the
assemblers,
assemblers. I'm talking the research building.
The research bank, I'm a
We only have
maybe,
8.
potentially yes.
I had 24 on my save, and it was still taking forever.
Right. I had 10 on mine, and it was enough once I got Science 5 kind of running good. But I didn't, and I also did not have as many assemblers as y'all have on this save. We have on this save. But all in all, we don't really have that much research left in the Science 5 category. And we're looking at 1, 2, 5, 6, 7
6.
things to 6.
Well, I would
6
like
things
to
of
start.
research.
I would like to do. Well, once we start doing research, just before you do either of the efficiency researches, I want to test some things. So,
Yeah. Those,
Just so-
those in my mind should be the last thing we research. I'm
Well,
not
'cause-
even counting those in the research.
fair enough. But I'm just saying, because I want to see if they actually do what Ramrod was saying.
Say Jim Ramrod. Say Jim Ramrod.
Yeah. If we have 8 things that need to be researched before we get to the never-ending
fine.
research of efficiency.
That's fine. I'm
That's
fine with
it.
that.
Guys.
And as much as I would like to do fracking first, we need.
Science or mining course 2.
Would you mind handing
Um,
me? Ow, ow, ow.
What do you need?
Would you need a Coke, please?
Sure.
Man, those things are slow.
Or do you want to do
Well, there's one that
pipeline so you can get to blast furnace?
That's what it was. It was pipeline for blast furnace. That's what it was.
Oh.
And while that's
Do you want that?
researching, we can
Oh.
kind of start building out our
I'm sorry. I
It's
didn't
okay.
realize I
drone
grabbed one of
factory?
those.
As good as they taste, I really don't want a migraine, so. Thank you. I love you.
Do we want to start building our Android factory?
Either that or, well, are we going to be able to support any androids at this point, or do we want to focus on getting a blast furnace going?
Well, I was more specifically speaking about the infrastructure before feeding it,
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
because by the time we get the infrastructure done, we might have the research done in order to start setting up the blast furnace. Does that make sense?
Sure.
I mean, I'm not trying to take over. I'm just trying to offer.
No, I'm
suggestions.
always open to ideas. Like I say every time, I'm always open to ideas and hints. Don't always expect me to go with it because sometimes, like I've said, we have our own ideas. But I'm always open to ideas, like we did up top. I didn't even think about doing it the way you did it, and it works.
And I just did it. I didn't even ask.
No biggie.
I am fully opening.
Why are you upgrading
adding-
those to tier 3? Why?
The math doesn't support it.
Okay.
You wasted
These are no
materials on those? Those are Thermalite sheets, you dingus. Freaking Wick.
Because we're not producing enough
Oh,
thermalite sheets. in
I
our
know
factory
which
ever.
assembler I need to upgrade.
Oh yeah, the booms.
The booms.
I knew it. Because yeah, it's already not making enough, right?
That's right.
I do kind of, Reyes, agree with you. We should at least add 2 more research banks, like 2 more machines.
Then do it. I'm fine with it. I wanted to go massive, so if you want to add 2 more, add 2 more. You won't hear me complain about it.
Obviously, we can support it. We're still backing up on science.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next on the to-do? I heard blast furnace.
We're researching it.
Well, the blast furnace is a massive build. Massive build. But
Oh my!
it's a lot. It's a lot of material. You're talking 38. One blast furnace will produce 3,800 plates or bars a minute.
You probably shouldn't worry about blast furnace until we get fracking going.
Why?
Just to supply it all.
I mean, it's just a better return. You get per ore, you get a significant increase in return. The downside is it's a massive build, and it needs to be done with extreme. Like,
Crotchety, congratulations on your shower.
the volume needed can only come from veins. I mean, yes, you're right, Ramrod, but we've already planned our mines out. We already know that we were planning to do our Technum
again-
down here, where we have 2 Technum veins right next to each other, and we already have electronics build right here, so we could do our rods straight into the Technum vein, or the Technum for electronics, and we already have an Olmite reservoir there, multiple of them.
And backwards planning, we can set up the blast furnace, get it running on the ore that's being drilled to the core, and by the time we get the blast furnace set up after it's
By the time we have the
fracking's
blast
probably gotta
furnaces
be
set up,
researched.
fracking will be researched, I guarantee you.
and then
We're
we
not
can
going to
set
build
up
that
research,
fast.
and we're not going to be to the core
No.
by the time we get fracking researched
That's-
and set up.
That's a hell of a lot of setup. It took me, as a solo player, it took me like 4 or 5 days to set up my first blast furnace.
But you've set one up. Nemonix and I have set one up.
Oh yeah, that's true, okay.
3 of us all know that one blast furnace will facilitate 96 casting machines.
Yep. It's nuts. It's a nuts build. And on top of that, the concrete. Because
See, and
we no
that's-
longer
that's the
need to
part-
produce concrete because... And also, by the way, you can actually vent the slag if you have too much concrete.
Yeah.
We
See,
can
the
have-
concrete side of it, I haven't tinkered.
It's just a few extra casting machines off to
Yeah.
the side that you can, you know, produce
I'd-
the concrete instead of making the concrete out of, you know, your
This.
whatever the mineral rock. You save some of your mineral rock for more gravel and just import your concrete.
At some point, this gravel vein is gonna deplete.
Mm-hmm. I think I added a second one.
And we're gonna need a gravel node, cracked gravel node for glass at some point.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what we did. Me and you added we moved the glass away.
Yeah, and it's backed up, so it's gonna be a while because we're not using a lot of glass right now because we're not expanding our solar bank.
True.
That's where we're sucking through the glass at.
Mm-hmm. Well, running science also does use a bit, but it's not even using a full belt right now. Like, that
right.
belt is stopped.
And that node is still pretty potent.
Wonder and Wade, Wick can help you blow one up.
Yes, he can.
I hear Wick is good at blowing things up.
Up, down, and sideways. Whichever way it presents itself.
Is it the air intake also needed? Is that a separate?
Part of the blast furnace build, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
they're
you go.
modular builds.
Yeah.
Um,
Hot air
and-
stove, so...
need 3 of the hot air stoves, 2 air intakes, fully built out to support 1 blast furnace.
What's up, Wade?
I did like 2 S's, actually.
That's okay. He won't.
No, pipeline's almost done.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yep.
put some box-
That was like the fastest one, if I remember right. Where is
Where
he?
you put it? He's on the other side now.
Okay. I just didn't want to roll over him. I heard it yip.
Blast furnace is gonna take a minute. It's 300 science.
Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, how about this one? That would be great.
That's a little bit.
I keep desyncing.
Just having fun, man.
That's the only one.
I did put
Really?
the perfect
We all,
box
I
like
buffered
this.
2 for a minute.
No, I'm getting kicked.
Oh.
Wonder why.
Oh, you're
Just trying to place dirt on the ground.
I did like this.
I see.
You wanted supports. I see what you're doing.
Did he get kicked? Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Again? Oh, that's me mix right there, isn't it?
No, I'm kicked.
No,
Yeah, he
got
got
kicked.
kicked.
Oh.
Yeah,
Who's
can
yellow?
you give me a... Yellow is based on client side, so it's whoever.
Oh.
Tomorrow we could
I'm up top.
Okay, that's Dresh then.
I'm gonna go get some cookies. Maybe it'll stop
We'll get
breaking
wrapping paper
when I
then.
come
Do we
back.
want me to save and then exit and retry loading it up again?
If you don't mind, that might just refresh the
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
state. In fact,
Main
I'm gonna
menu,
go.
and I'm gonna go grab some water.
I'm gonna actually get rid of one of my mods just in case.
Okay.
I have a mod that places down like the grass texture for the dirt, if I want to. But for some reason it keeps desyncing every time I select the dirt. So I'm gonna get rid of it. Steam apps.
All right, is everybody out?
No, it was like 2
Wick?
weeks. Wasn't
Are you out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay.
it? On gear.
All right, try reloading it.
Those are so cool.
They are. What are they, stilts?
Simple too.
Pause it at the thing where you, because I want to be able to see what they are. Oh, so it's almost like walking in heels. Oh, that's not too terrible.
You do it, we need a video.
Oh, I'm not doing it, but I just thought it was a cool idea.
You could.
I don't know that I could actually build that. I don't have the tools to build that, though. At my ex-father-in-law's house, when he was alive, yeah, I probably could have built that, because he had all kinds of cool shit in his garage. He had a drill press, he had a bandsaw, he had...
And all the stuff.
For the lady bits?
It's just got my bidet all set up. The hose.
Alright, that's loading up. I'm gonna run to the restroom. Excuse me, Winston.
Sir. Stop.
No. You guys keep getting out of the backyard. No. No. I don't think so. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I got sidetracked. No, don't bark at me. No, no. Mm-mm. No. Nuh-uh. Not happening. Nope.
Oh,
No.
you're right.
I just opened that.
No way, Jose.
That was super cool. I'm so
No
glad.
way, Jose.
When the
Nuh-uh.
primer gets here, we'll start painting. Okay?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Dead to send it.
All right. I am mighty. Hear me bark. Yep, that's exactly what he's saying.
On the scale of yip to boof, where is your dog's at?
That one's a extreme high-pitched yip, as you can hear.
Shrill.
Fox, what's that sound?
Stop! Damn it.
What did they do?
Knocked
Wolf,
over.
wolf, mother trucker.
They want to go outside, but they can't because they keep breaking out of the backyard and...
They want to have an escapade.
Well, the problem right now is they keep breaking out in the one spot where I can't actually fit a piece of fencing because it's where the piping for the outside portion of the AC unit goes, you know, out of the, you know, to the unit.
Yeah.
So, and the electrical box for the AC condenser. So I can't actually put fencing there. So I have to figure out a way to dog-proof that spot.
Well, what I think we should do is we should put that one piece that we had there and run a figure eight of wire through it to both other side pieces. And just like a full figure eight so that it's like locked in place.
For just 6 bots a minute, you need 960 Firmalite bars. Yep, exactly. That's one of the reasons we have so many. Electrify it? No, I don't want to electrify it, but if they keep doing it, that's what I'm going to have to do. Sam looks so concerned. Mom,
I don't want the shocky.
Mom, he's talking about making me go. Bzzz.
Well, maybe if you quit bull rushing your way through the fence.
The problem is Sam is like a fucking tank,
Yes.
and he just manhandles his way through anything,
Yes.
or dog handles himself. Giggity.
How's our power looking?
I don't know.
Holy shit, there's a lot of ships back here now.
My fault.
Holy shit, Batman.
I mean, it's after midnight in game, and wait, why is the time not going up?
It's a slope.
Oh, it's going in 15-minute increments now. Weird.
What has?
Has
1
it?
hour in. Let's see. 1 hour in game equals 75 seconds in real time. You doubled our science research.
I had a few.
I mean, if we can supply it, why not?
About to find out.
Well, Ramrod, I can't do that because then Farah might have a problem because she's actually very, very highly allergic to any kind of pepper.
So every time Dad mows, I'll be fucked up.
Yeah. Peppers and capsaicin, she's like
Yep.
very, very allergic.
Like,
but
I
that
can't-
would have been a good idea had she not been highly allergic to it.
I can't even cook a steak with like cayenne on it without my face starting to swell because it aerosolizes in the steam.
Just wear a hazmat suit.
It sucks really bad.
Neiman says, just wear a hazmat suit.
I mean, I could.
But then you'd be sweating even more than you already do.
They have AC hazmat suits.
Yeah, for how much?
You don't want to know.
Yeah. Like the ones the astronauts use? Yeah, no thank you.
Well, they're not
Wear one
that
of the inflatable
expensive.
dinosaurs.
Wear an inflatable dinosaur. Oh my god.
I mean, that would technically work
No, it wouldn't because the air's vented from the outside. And you'd
as
still
long
be
as
vented.
the
wouldn't
air
work because
intake
it-
is like down below the steam.
Yeah. But if the steam ever aromified and got around, then you'd be fucked.
Because
It's
they
just
pump
easier
it
not
right
to
in
do
there
it.
on you.
It is.
That's a nope. Ramrod's like, nope, that's nope. I concur.
I may have extended the science bank just a
Your daughter wore a dino suit for Halloween last year?
Yes.
Yeah, she probably hated life for a while, didn't she, Wade? Or did she enjoy it?
Have you seen the video of these two kids that wore the inflatable velociraptor suits to greet their grandma at the airport?
Yeah, I've seen that. That's awesome.
And they told the grandma about it. So when she was on is it the gangway? The walk thing?
For what?
An airplane?
Yeah, the gangway.
On the gangway, she got into a T-Rex inflatable and came out, and they were dressed as little inflatable velociraptors, and she was a giant T-Rex.
Well, honestly, though, Ramrod, we don't even need to do that because we're producing more science than we're actually using because it's backing up. I've been watching it.
It's not anymore.
Oh.
It's holding about right there. But once Thermalite sheets stop back up in this tank, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna prioritize that for a little bit for science.
Oh. We are completely out of Thermalite sheets now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we
We're not
need
making
to?
androids.
We're not getting enough bars right now.
Do we need to stop some of the belts to prioritize one or two?
That's
It don't matter.
not going to be an issue. I switched the toggle on this merger right here for Thermalite sheets going to science.
Yeah.
Where?
Everything we're
What?
producing is now going to science, not going to storage.
So to get bars, we're selling, right?
Yes. Right now, we're only selling the drones, and the drones we're not producing. Well, actually, where are our drones being produced?
I'm on top of them right now.
Yeah, right here where Wick is.
Oh,
And
okay.
it is maxed out to the tilt.
So they're all running. Maybe. Do we want to upgrade a few of them to yellow assemblers to make them faster, or do we want to just add more?
We could. I don't know if we'll run
Okay.
into back supply issues.
Well, if we do, we can
Oh.
always downgrade them back to green or red. But
Yeah, we put full green. Let's go for it.
just understand that when you upgrade things to green, you're using 10 times the electricity for only double
Yep.
the production rate.
Yep. It's just power.
Sure. You go over there and build more solar then.
I did.
He did. I watched him.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't.
Go build more! 10 more rows now! Go!
He didn't even wire them.
Nope. I just placed
There's more
them.
solar panels, but there's no more wire.
Yeah. So I did half the work.
Half-ass wig strikes again.
I'm just worried about supply.
Yeah, and
Going in there.
if we run into a supply issue, we can always downgrade them back to red or yellow. But I mean, right now everything's backed up, so might as well get it running. Get us more bars.
Because I mean, we're averaging about 4,800 profit on bars.
I love that
Right.
almost every one of these belts that goes underneath, rather than running the belt the opposite way and then going down, he just goes down and then loops the belt backwards.
And just turns it around.
What are you talking about?
Both of these belts turn back around on themselves and go back this way. I know this one only goes back like one tile.
That was
but
a Nemonix.
I just think
Oh.
it's funny.
Oh, you mean for the
But
it's
goes
also-
on underneath the platform stays
No,
under the
evil.
platform.
I did this one over here for Science
I
5
know
or whatever.
I know you did this
I
one.
wrote-
That's where
Yeah,
I saw it again.
I did this one. Because I didn't feel like changing the belt. I was like, fuck it, it's good.
God damn it. Everyone's fucking.
It was mainly because I put the output in already.
Oh,
And the output
Nemonix,
was
it's
already
not that
set.
big of a deal. I was just joking around
yeah.
with it.
Well, yeah, I did this because I just looped it around for management's sake.
It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I just thought it was funny. I was just making a joke.
We are now backing up on Science 5 again.
Yeah.
But again, that being said, we're not storing any sheets.
Well, we're not gonna store sheets because we're making robot parts and... Oh, no, actually robot parts are backing up. So we're gonna start storing up sheets here. Well...
Eventually.
So the funny part is... The last machines are backed up on robot parts, but they're not actually getting sheets to... That's funny. None of these are running. Why?
Well, because we don't have bars coming in.
Winston.
Yeah, we're only running 2 machines at the very end of robot parts. Which, I mean, I don't think we really need more than a few machines
Yeah.
total.
They're cooking, so maybe these sheets.
They're
weren't
making,
the
what,
issue.
5 a minute? Is that what that is? Since you guys put the things in front of the display, so I can't see what we're making. Is that 5 a minute? 6 a
6.
minute?
You can see from right here.
Huh.
That's the other side.
I'm just seeing.
Hey, well, I've got a mod for you that you can use. It's client side, and it doesn't desync at all, ever. It's a zoom button, so you can stand like back here where I'm standing and see the panel perfectly.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually configurable. You can set it to anywhere from 1 to 100 zoom if you want to, in the main menu.
Yeah, we're not even bringing in any more Thermalite sheets at all.
No, we're bringing in the same amount of Thermalite bars we always were. It's just we ran out of our buffer.
That's not what I meant. Yeah.
Jeez.
We actually should be bringing in more Thermalite bars now that we started producing more of the main instrument. Construction drones or whatever they are.
Yeah, but I think we might be splitting the sheets too thin, and we're not actually producing.
They're not being split right now.
Dude, Adriel, what's up?
What do you mean they're not being split? They're being split up at the top.
So they're
8 ways.
that.
No, the bars, yes.
I know, that's what I
Bars
mean.
are being split, yes.
Yeah,
The bars are being split between all of those
It
7
is?
my bubble gun.
Your bubblegum's dry.
arc furnaces. So rather than having 2 arc furnaces running all the time,
This is really bad.
we're completely at a
Just
standstill.
got some ice cream.
Okay. Just not the coffee one.
Because it has.
Yeah, it's too late at
Adriel,
night for the coffee.
actually, I was
ice cream.
talking about you earlier.
I can have one tomorrow.
Yes, you can have
I was
some
hoping you were
tomorrow.
going to come around. How about those Florida Panthers? Super
do we wanna
stoked that they
just-
won.
I
cut
want to
off the,
prioritize the first 2 arc furnaces to keep making all the time versus
This is less coffee. This is less coffee.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just turn them off up here.
You're going to pull it off the choke job. Yeah.
This is fucking terrible.
I'm happy for Bob. I like Bob.
I forgot to move that
Well,
black.
So I'm glad
okay. Just be
I'm glad he
careful.
got the win.
Like this.
Okay, just that's fine. How am I the only one here? God damn it. This sucks.
Tomorrow I'm gonna freeze the grapes.
all right. So the supplemental belts are prioritized all the way down the line to feed the first machines first.
Yes, I already had all that set up. Well, sort of.
The
mean-
first one in the group was always to the right, but the second one, none
May
of
have
them were.
fallen
Oh,
asleep
oh yeah,
very
you mean the
quickly.
actual branch itself? Yeah, no, I hadn't done that part yet.
Yeah, but they're done now.
Hey, here,
They're all
bring that real quick,
prioritizing the
Jackson,
first
I'll
one.
get it open.
I did.
Oh,
So
good job.
Oh, Winston.
Would you let them out to potty real quick? Thank you. Here, I'll hold up for you. All right, go with Jackson. Go.
honestly, I would just do.
I'm just doing the single elevator down.
Well, we need
we're not
this
getting
one to
enough
be
in.
on too for science. So I would do that third one and that first one because this
Oh, I
one's split
see.
for
You-
science.
You did a pass through. Okay, I see how you did that.
I did.
Yeah, that was Dresh.
I'm gonna get a spoon.
So we need to have, yeah, those two need to be prioritized. And then this elevator,
No,
as
there's
it
no
goes
blueprints for
down,
this game yet.
as this elevator goes down, it'll still prioritize that first furnace, and then it'll prioritize the second furnace, and then prioritize the third furnace. Until we have a stockpile up here, I don't see the reason in running more than 1 or 2 arc furnaces.
Right.
I like having it all set up like this because it's going to work really good. But
When we fully kick it on, yes.
we need to make sure we're prioritizing, science, and then we're not using a ton more electricity too. Well, actually, I guess they wouldn't be using. Wait, do these actually use electricity
Yeah,
while
they
they're
use a little
off?
grid. When they're off, they shouldn't.
Well, because they're technically on. Are they smart like Factorio, where they only have it? They have an idle consumption.
Yes, there is an
I do-
idle consumption.
There is an
But
idle
it is-
consumption.
Yes.
But isn't it lower than processed
Oh yeah,
consumption?
it's silly low. Yes.
I nearly finished out the tech tree, but got tired of building everything by hand.
Funny part, that was my favorite part.
This game's neat. It'll be nice to see when they like what they're gonna do with it, because obviously there's a lot more that they're gonna add.
I really hope that they build on the robot production side and figure out a better transport for fluids, because right now the only way to transport fluids is pipes.
Yes, they've already said they're adding in a tanker plane.
Oh, they are. I didn't see that.
Yes.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Should be coming in the next content update, along with a powerless lamp.
Powerless
That kind of
lamp.
makes sense. Like if you're
Yes.
gonna,
Sweet. I'm okay with that too.
It's a floor lamp. It's about like 3 tiles high. It's silly expensive. and,
Jesus,
it
B-Man.
doesn't require
Oh
power.
my god, that was loud. Wow. That was just a points redeem one. Oh,
You've done this to
you
yourself.
got him.
I know, but they don't normally that. Oh my god.
Bazinga!
All right, so blast furnace is about to be done in a few minutes. Do we want to start planning out our Techno blast furnace and start working on the mines and stuff?
I found my perch.
Just don't fall. It might hurt.
Put a block right on top that tower and see how long till the foreman finds it. Me and
Xenoferrite ran out. Or Ignium ran out, I mean. We're not getting iron right now.
At all.
uh-oh.
Whew. Where did it run out at? Oh, Ignum. Wow. That whole mine is done?
Well, she isn't it.
That's bad. Yep, this is... Oh, there's a little tiny bit at the bottom.
So what, that's too far for them to reach?
Yeah, that's too far. I'm wondering how far it goes. Well, that works too. Yeah, it's just one little tiny layer.
Boom, boom.
Ow.
So we need to hurry up
It
and tap
literally
another
needs,
one.
it needs to go down one layer.
So this is Ignum, so now we gotta find...
Well,
Are there Ignum veins?
yep.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that's not a vein would be... Oh, my.
Yeah, the oil.
This stupid ass map, you can't find shit. Alright, so there's one to the southeast.
But the problem is we're gonna need the Ignum. We need to the veins. We need to plan them for the Xenoferrite and for the words are hard.
Technum.
Technum. There you go. Thank you.
I mean,
Oops.
Look at you breaking
Did you
stuff,
wick it?
man.
I
you
did
wicked
wick
it.
I did.
You wicked it all up.
I had everything around here and I didn't hurt a fly.
Once. Do I need to go back to the trains in Factorio, Wick?
No, look, we don't need to bring up old news.
So we've got the one just there south of the solar farm under the river. Do we want to do a quick tap on that?
The under the water, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we
can drill
could.
sideways. We can just do a quick sideways drill from a elevator shaft.
It's at 111, so it's probably underneath the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
As
fine.
long as
with
we don't
me.
do too many booms, we should be fine.
And while you guys work on that, I'm gonna just move these down a little bit and set up a few just to give us some for now. It's not gonna be enough, but
Alright, so what, we have to like go down in the next to the water and go under it, right?
yep.
Yes.
Are we gonna use an elevator to bring it up?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Keep pressing Z to try to find the ore.
Oh my god. So, okay, here's the thing. Do not do too many booms when underneath.
Why?
It's not very far down there at all.
Because there's just 10 tile difference between the riverbed and the top of the node.
I mean, it truly doesn't matter.
Actually, no,
that
center
much.
of the node.
It's not the end of the world if you get water, because you can actually just build everything in
Just
water.
flood the
Question.
mine. Flood the mine.
Could we just blow it up from the riverbed down and let the mine? Can you put the mining drone thingies in the water?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Everything can be in the electric floors. The fucking transformer can even be in the water. Everything can be in the water. The water is just
If
a
that's the
plane.
case, let's just do a top down then.
However you want to do it.
Just do a top down with probably won't even need an elevator up. I mean we could, but
It's not that deep.
oh my god, because you blew it up so fast, you have air pockets that'll never get they'll never do the thing, because the water only ever expands by like 1 tile, and that's if you mine it one at a time.
That's awesome. Boomy.
All right, we ready to set a perimeter on this, or are we still exploding things?
No, let's put a perimeter.
Not Mr. What about Mr.
Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy out. And then we'll go here, go up.
Let's wall it up. That clown's going inside a cave.
The game is like freaked out with all this air pockets in the water. It's so confused. I only have 4 of them, but
I have 10 level 2s.
that's all I got. You can move them if you want to. So no elevator then? We're just gonna
I don't know. I mean, we could probably just spiral it up out of the water and call it a day, or we could use some elevators. What I do need to do is get some power down there, but we'll figure that out once get some other things going. You need to carve out a spot or something, or I guess that'll carve itself out.
You guys literally just went straight down into the water. Nice. I like it. I'm watching Wick stream.
Oh yeah.
Check out the air pockets, though.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
air
see that
pockets
part.
are wild. What
All right.
height do you want this at?
We are producing a singular belt right now, so it's. I'm splitting it into the 2 belts, but it's just 1 belt worth because I just want to see this air pocket that they're talking about. And I'm wondering if it's because I wasn't there, it's not expanding.
No,
you
it's
blasted
no,
too
it's
quick.
physics. Yeah, yeah. If you blast too quick, water doesn't expand.
Oh.
Gotta fill the cell with water before it'll expand to the next one. Create an air pocket. It has no cell prior to it. But it's really cool. It creates this little waterfall effect in here.
A few of them. What are you thinking, Emanix?
What the
I'm-
fuck?
All right. 134 is where the
Well,
current.
the
belt
other,
height is
the
at.
whole thing is, it's only the spots that are not, the water's not straight down. So if you got rid of the edge,
Oh yeah.
that's funny. I'm curious. I want to test something real quick.
I mean, what?
Yeah, it did fill it in, didn't it?
There it goes.
Oh, I guess I went too high.
134 is where I gotta be.
I'm on 135.
Somebody say blast furnace.
Well, shit.
What the heck?
You gonna do a separate thing there, or are you gonna run it over to our current platform over there, just 1 tile wide?
I mean, I could.
Does anybody else see the water in the? Oh, never mind. Now it's gone.
The elevator?
The holograms for the elevator. When you're looking towards the water, it was the water was in front of the holograms.
Huh.
I mean, this just looks wild. Like, seeing the water come down the side of the elevator.
Are
Oh,
you like
wow.
trying to waterlog this or something?
How did they get? How did they get into the front yard? They got out of the gate. Yes. And they all come inside.
So are we sticking a transformer in here, or are we power flooring it?
I mean, if you're just doing miners, we can just do a power floor.
Just trying to power floor over from this thingy. Okay.
We're gonna need a second elevator, though, aren't we? Because we had 2 belts going into the base, and that other one isn't gonna
Yeah.
last very long.
All right, where do you want the other elevator? You want me to put it next to this, to the other elevator, or put one on the other side? Okay, I'm just gonna put one on the other side.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh, way over there? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that'll work.
I cannot see where that damn. So the water is covering up the holograms.
Yeah, no, it's tripping me out.
So you could see what I was talking about?
It's like wherever the landmass hits is where the holograms show back up.
Yep,
I think that's a
exactly.
known bug
That's what
already-
I was having a problem with, yeah.
I think that's a known bug. Oop, too low.
It's tripping me out with the. Since it was getting tied to the shore.
Ramon, what were you talking about? I'm sorry, I missed that message.
Holograms were fucking me up.
What's that button? Wait, what is the zoom button for what? I know that was a while back. I'm trying to
That's
remember
the
what we were
mod
talking about.
He was talking about.
Oh, right.
For anyone who wants it, that is the mod.
So right now we're selling about right around 1,200 maintenance drones in that.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. What?
We ran out of advanced machine parts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling we would.
So, I mean, our
That's a steel problem.
drone. Yep.
Yep, I figured it was gonna happen.
But there for a while, we were getting a pretty good turn on Thermalite bars. As we get still back up and running, we should kick back off though.
You sent. Ohio?
All right, I've got the belts for that running to about the corner of power solar. Move some stuff out of the way to make it work though. Here,
Did you ever
there. Then connect you to you. Yes, you work. Okay, then take you out.
Oh,
What?
out of us loaders. Oh, I can make some though.
I'm coming.
You little fluffy meister.
I sold
Let's see.
made of leaves.
Yeah, I guess you can put there.
Where's my?
All right. I don't know that this is working.
What's working?
It says invalid connection.
Where?
I'm down below by the
I'm trying to find it.
elevator.
What says invalid connection?
Belt between these.
Oh yeah,
two
you can't
output-
do that. So let's see. We do this. That works.
What now? Outdoors of snow.
Okay. God damn it! Getting out of the water is a pain in the ass. Oh, you guys already got the belts running? Nice. Very nice. Got that up and running really quick.
The snowman said, rations. Get your rations. Whatever you do, don't eat all your rations. No, it is I don't know rations. Rations. Get your rations.
So it's just these two that are coming in, right?
Correct.
That really probably could have been just one input belt.
We're getting even faster jetpacks. Awesome. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
but be careful because it starts to go through the fuel faster too.
Okay, so well, how that works is it's fuel used per distance traveled, regardless of your speed.
Really?
So, yes.
Oh, okay.
So it only seems like it's going faster because it seems like it's faster per unit time, but it's the same speed per unit distance.
Be right back.
But I needs to
Rations.
put in the machine. What's using Ignium right? This thing? Dump. Thank you.
I'm gonna hit this jail. This sledgehammer. Get them! That's right, Angelica. You're not free anymore. You're for That's right.
Can I ask a silly question of you people?
You're not
What's up?
for anymore.
Are you upgrading that if we're about to expand
You're not
addresses?
free anymore.
Because I was trying. Well, I started off trying to make the better steel recipe because the better steel recipe is
Ooh. Ration?
the only way for us to get steel. We can't get steel from the blast furnace, so I was moving the xenoferrite over here to at least get us xenoferrite
bad.
and make us more room for steel.
Okay. I just, for my knowledge, I wanted to ask.
I didn't really want to upgrade them, but we need more steel production and we don't have the room, and
All right, where's this blast furnace thing you're talking about?
it's a modular building, so
Freaking huge.
yep.
Oh. Are you going to be upgrading this to the other recipe then? The other crushing recipe?
But crushing yeah, eventually once I get the xenoferrite plates moved out of the way and figure out what I'm going to do with Technum. I mean, if we're going to do the Technum blast furnace first, then I'll just,
Oh, so this is the new steel build over here?
no, this is
Oh my
iron.
God.
This is
Oh.
just
I see.
xenoferrite, but we don't have any more
600
room.
concrete, 600 steel beams.
That's not even the beginning of it, Wick. That's just to make the base.
You're not free anymore.
And what does the blast furnace do?
Produces fuck tons of whatever basic material.
So
Xenoferrite
plates or
or
rod?
Technum rods.
So
Like
so you don't need to do
3,800
all
a
the-
minute at max speed.
Free anymore.
So you don't have to do all the crushing and all the smelting.
Oh
and
no,
all this
you
other
have. It's a
stuff?
long process of stuff. You have to process the ignium into coked ignium, and you have to crush everything still, but you get
He's gonna be 5.
a fuck ton of resources out of it.
it's actually quite glorious once it's all set.
So we'll
But
have
it
to
is
set up
a-
a couple of these.
No. We might need 2 at most, but we're going to be tapping 2 different Technum veins.
Drew. What? You're not free anymore. You're
I don't remember how many this makes.
Angelica, guess what? You're not free anymore. You're not free. You're not free anymore. You're 4 years old. I'm sorry.
we're not even going to be able to do a full line here. 2, 4, 6.
Angelica is 4 years old. Angelica is 4 years old. Angelica is 4 years old. Yeah, you're not 3 anymore. You're 4 years old.
You trying to make room?
Yep.
A lot of this stuff is still like level 1 crushers and
Level 1 furnaces.
level 1 furnace, yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, we're not going to need the level 2 furnaces on Xenoferrite once we get the blast furnace going. But, I mean, how long is it going to take till we get blast furnace? And we need to do the advanced steel smelting recipe, which is going to mean we're going to need to crush the ore and crush the ignium, then combine the ignium and ore and xenoferrite ore. So I figure if I move the xenoferrite over here,
It's Angelica's birthday.
I'm just trying to figure out a good way to do this because we can do like 14 and a half.
Of course, Angelica's not free.
I'm thinking we'll just do 10 and 10 and run the 2 belts into a storage.
Your daughter's not free anymore. You're
I don't really know a better way to do it.
4 years old. That's right.
Because we can run, hold on, we can run 21 and a third off of one full crushed belt of xenoferrite ore.
That's right, Angelica. You're not 3 anymore. You're 4 years old. When I was little,
Well, hold on, we may not need that
you know, I would
because we can't even fit 21 or 22 furnaces here. So what I was thinking is we'll
Well,
wrap
that won't
this.
even that won't even fit the output because it's 45 output. So
I know, that's why I'm doing 2 different rows.
you did 2 rows of 11 and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's, well, yeah, I guess we could do 2 rows of 11, that would work.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Angelica. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Angelica. 4 years old. Angelica said, yeah, I'm 4 years old. Which what is it? Tom? And that. What is this? I'll look at the local article. Where's my program? Aren't you welcome to the jungle?
I don't have any more.
Buys Angelica the $400 video game set and it
Ah, shit. Hello.
Hey, what the heck is even a phone? Mom, what's this? Jumanji? Ow! Welcome to Jumanji. No. Don't push that.
Oops.
Bye. Summertime.
I did it again.
Out. It's the emergency. They're out of school for the summer. Mark said this is an emergency. What is it? They're out of school for the summer. What? He's out of school for the summer. A way to leave the world behind. Save those people. Save those. Your daughter is 4 years old. What are you talking about? She's 4 years old.
Okay, let's do.
And it's a surprise for you, Elroy. What is it? Since school doesn't start in this emergency. School's up. He's out of school for the summer. Angelica, you're just 4. Angelica, you're 4 years old.
So now it's going to be a matter of like redoing a lot of the smelting in here.
And deciding what we want to rebuild and what we want to just grin and bear until.
No.
What are we looking like on the tech tree here?
Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Racking tower? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mining force too.
Cinderella!
So we can go even deeper.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
So
we've. If I'm looking at the tree right, I mean,
We're pretty much done with science.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not done with tier 5 yet, so there's going to be more to come for tier 5, but it's not in the game yet, so we're just kind of waiting.
Yes, you can't shut down science or anything. It's just
Exactly.
once you finish it, leave
You
it
need to
there.
you need to be ready to, you know. do more science, but like, you know, it doesn't have to be.
Elgato. Wes,
that?
dude, what's up?
There we go.
My computer's been acting all kinds of crazy. It shut off on me twice today. And now Elgato is acting weird. It's done that at least twice this stream. We're just cut out.
There we go. We're back in business. We might be able to get away with one full smelter right now. I don't know. It depends on how much actually we're using of the xenoferrite. But actually, let's just do this instead. Rather than doing that, let's just do that to there.
Well, I got bad news for you.
What?
I'm gonna go to nights.
You suck.
I know. But we did get a lot done this stream. This is one of the more productive streams we've had, because like the last one we didn't do a whole lot.
We did a lot more than you think we did. We set up all of CPU production. And that was after you got a reasonably late start.
That's true.
So,
All right,
I mean,
what do you want to do for the to-do list to add on to it?
Move xenoferrite, or not move technum, or start the blast furnace build for that. But I mean, it won't take long to move xenoferrite or technum temporarily,
You had all week to catch up on sleep.
and then
Wick doesn't do shit.
rebuild steel
what-
because everything in our base is
I just did
stopped.
revamp. I did revamp base smelting.
Yeah, revamp base smelting, and then new steel smelting.
New steel recipe.
And then
Blast furnace.
blast furnace for technum, because we already know where we're doing that. That's a given.
We do know where it's happening.
Yeah, we already decided we were doing it to the south, right near the electronics build, because there's two technum veins
that's
right
right.
next to each other. And on top of that, there's also that ignum vein right there across the water. So we can literally just run those belts for the ignum over to the build.
And is
Last
that
on the
mineral
list
to the
is
right
have
of it?
fun.
What?
Is that a mineral vein to the right of that ignum vein?
Yes,
Across
it
the
is.
water?
Mineral rock. Yep.
We'll need that as well.
And there's another one below that, and there's so this southern part of the map is actually pretty good because there's also a xenoferrite vein and two more technum veins right next to each other next to that.
Damn, Elgato. What the fuck?
But I think we were gonna do the xenoferrite. I really wish this map zoomed out farther. This is bullshit.
Elgato. Adriel, you're hilarious.
I don't remember. We had decided on a place for the xenoferrite blast furnace, but I don't remember where. We saw two xenoferrite nodes relatively close together, but I don't remember where.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, I'll be back Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay. So I found them. I think
Where?
they're far east, third and fifth column back, about a little over halfway up.
Yeah, Adriel, I've been trying to cut my streams a little short, but I've been starting a little bit earlier too.
That's really far away, though.
I don't know if
thought we
that's the
had-
two you're talking about, but
It might be. I'll be honest, I don't remember because the map has changed a bit, but that's really far away.
oh, hang on. Let's see. Okay, straight,
Good night.
All right, buddy. Good night.
straight north from our new oil build. Right where the map hits the black, there's kind of two on either side of the river. There's a 14 and a 17. There's a Telux site right in the center of the desert. Or two
Yep,
of them.
I see that. But where's the second xenoferrite?
At the river, like at the Skinny River, where it breaks.
At the Skinny River where it breaks.
Orange. Look, it's on an orange patch on the ground.
There it is. Okay. And is there an ignum there?
I don't see an ignium in close proximity-ish. I mean, yeah.
There's one up above
Kinda.
it north, but that's a ways.
Yeah, an equal distance south, about where our oil build's at. We've got two down where our oil build's at.
Yep. Maybe that's what we are. I mean, we could always just run the belts that way and do it wherever.
I actually have ore patches and reservoirs turned off right now for the map view. To see less clutter that way.
Wax. Fruit factory.
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out later. We should be good
Yeah.
on xenoferrite for a bit.
Alright, so
We're
I
still
will
producing more xenoferrite than we're using, so.
prospect xenoveins. Will be the number 7 on the list. This to-do list is getting kind of full.
As long as have fun is at the very end.
Yep. I could make a special have fun off on the side too, but
Adriel got a kick out of that. He was like, "Oh, I like how that's the last thing on the list."
That was done purposely.
Also because it's never going to leave the list. It's always a priority. Just may not be
think
the
there
first
needs to
It
be
may
priority.
be the last priority that it is a priority.
I think there needs to be a WIC 1B, and that's WIC blows shit up. Subset of whatever 1 is.
Thank you for the raid, buddy.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go crash. I'll see you
All right,
guys.
dude. Have a good night.
Yo, Connor.
All right. Is everybody out?
Just departed.
Okay, because I'm going to go play some more.
did you see the to-do list?
Not yet. But
Guess
I'll
it
see,
doesn't matter.
I'll see it on Wednesday when I log in.
I was been building a wax fruit factory. You call this a swamp?
All right, guys. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. All right, let's switch over to Aska.
If you go into Discord and go to the Foundry channel, I screenshotted the to-do list.
Nice. Nice. So, remember, like Dresh was saying, we're going to need at least an ore vein for the mineral. We need an ore vein for Ignum, and we need an ore vein preferably for the mineral rock, because that's part of the process.
Yep.
So
4, 5, and 6 on the list.
well, yes, but like for each build it needs its own.
The mineral vein, you only need 1 per everything, because that is very, very little used.
Yeah.
True. But then you have to transport it, but that's, not the end of the world.
Transport it a few times and you're full for like 10 hours.
Yeah. One ship should be able to handle it transporting, especially if you do the big build, the 8 cargo build at departure and landing.
Mm-hmm. Well, what we could do is just tap 1 mineral rock vein, set up, 2 or
departures.
3 departures, 1 for the main base, 1 for each thing, and then it doesn't ever have to move until,
Right.
well, actually never it has to move.
Because we're gonna frack it.
Yep.
Frack the hell out of it.
Yeah. All right, I gotta switch everything over. Are you gonna be joining me, Dresh, or?
I
you
can
going to
for
bed?
a couple of hours, or you
Okay.
can say you're gonna do your single player and.
Well, if I don't have somebody to help me with the invasion, Farrah's gonna wake up after she gets Little Man to bed, and then if you're gonna hang out, I'll do the multiplayer until you both tire out, and then I'll just go play my single player version, or I'll keep playing the multiplayer, one of the two.
Because I don't have to be at work until. I don't have to be at work until. I don't know. I just said that twice. I was processing.
It's all good.
10:45 tomorrow. already proven. I can sleep on, or I can work on limited sleep.
Yep.
And tomorrow's a Tuesday. It's a light day.
Fair enough. Let me just get everything changed over. Oh, I gotta turn off the YouTube stream. Not that anybody's ever watching over there, but